What is going on, everybody? Back on YouTube again. Sorry, we had to move. It's been sporadic, but everything's going really well, so I appreciate everyone checking in. And hopefully this is up tonight, and I'll see you guys August 3rd at the USA Fit Games. But I've been getting a lot of questions from people, especially when they're following the Defiant page. But people have been asking, is working at a supplement store like a GNC, NutriStop, One Stop, a good job? Is it a bad job? Et cetera, et cetera. So I can only really give my opinion. As you guys know, I live in Arizona, and for a while there was a lot of stores called High Health. I was with them for a good amount of time. Then I, worked at a corporate GNC, then a family-owned one. So I can definitely tell you guys kind of my thoughts. So the first question I got from people was training. So it's not like I don't know how to word this. You're not going to go to like a nutrition school or a super detailed long supplement panel, background university. I think GNC actually calls theirs GNC University. High Health was like 1 week. GNC was same thing, but they mainly teach you, what sells well together. They do give you some, basic knowledge, but mainly it's, to push products. So, at the end of the day, it's a business, so that's what they're going to do. Pay between the two companies. Sorry, guys, it's been a long time. I worked at these companies probably 10 years plus ago. I was bouncing, and I think this was like my side gigs for extra cash. It was even before I joined the military, but I'm pretty sure they're around 12 to 13 bucks an hour. I'm sure it's not too much higher now, to be honest. So I think it's a great job for people if you're just getting your feet wet in the supplement industry, if you want a side gig, live at home, but if you got a family to provide for, any type of real responsibilities, it's going to be hard. You do make commissions, and I can't think of the damn, what's it called? GNC had an acronym for the spiffs that they would have. High Health would just call them spiffs, and what I mean by that is, so say you sell $500 a week, which is pretty low if you're working full time, but you get a percentage of that in commission at both stores when I was working there, and then you'd also have certain products of the month that were spiffed, meaning, like example, High Health, when I was there, their protein was called X-rated. Yeah, X-rated, baby. They were literally doing $5 on 30 serving tubs, and then on the big boy, I don't know if it was 60 or 70 servings, they were doing like $10 to $15 a tub. So you sell a good amount of those, you can make an easy $200, $300, $400 each extra on your paycheck. The issue with that, if you guys are going to go work at these stores, is I had a lot of customers come to me saying the salesman didn't want to talk to me about anything else but specific products. And they're like, why is that? I'm like, I think you know why that is. So you got to be wary that, yes, you may make the sale you want to on one customer, but you run the risk of them never coming back to you. And the key is to just keep that, reoccurring customer coming back to you specifically, so you can make that commission. Now, as far as what each company, in my opinion, were looking for, GNC was all about gold card conversions, gold card signups, VitaPacks, and multis. And at the time, like I said, I don't know their acronym anymore. It's been so long, but their spiff, probably showing my age a little bit, but Cellucor just came out with a product called, I think, NO3T. It was in a silver tube. There were black pills, and it's basically just arginine nitrate for pump. It was like one of the first pump products ever made, and dude, everyone had to have it. It was like $7 commission a bottle. So I remember trying to get everyone and their mom on that product, even if you're just looking for good, healthy circulatory products. So, but High Health before I hop to High Health, gold card and gold card conversions, meaning, how many people did you sign up? How many people did you get to re-sign up? VitaPacks were a daily check-in thing, and those are those boxes that come with, the 37 million pills. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that's what they're tracking, guys. High Health was more of a UPC and SPC driven company. And what I mean by that is they would have literally on this site all employee codes from top to bottom of all stores, and they were tracking sales per customer, meaning every customer that came in, how much did they spend with you, and then units per customer, how many units did you sell that customer. So not only did they want you to be like $50 or above, they wanted like 2 to 3 units per customer, which is, I mean, it gets hard, guys. You think about it now, how expensive pre-workouts are. Are you really going to go in there spend $70 if you go to one of these big chains and then want to get 2 more things? Usually not. I mean, the only way they usually get people is because they say, like, let's do the buy one get one half thing. But that's just some of the things you got to be weary of. You know, it's not just a supplement job, it's a sales job. So you guys got to be ready for that. So in my opinion, guys, it's a great job if you're just trying to get your feet wet in the supplement industry. You get to learn a lot, especially if you're driven. I mean, you have a lot of downtime. And anyone who's worked there, hopefully they comment, they know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I wouldn't have customers for 3, 4, 5 hours a shift. I know some people that are full-time working 40, 50 hours who would have less customers than they've worked. And it's just the nature of the beast. Or you'll be alone and everyone will flood in and everyone has a question. And you're like, oh, I can't do this. So usually it's the slower one. I know I'm just throwing a bunch of knowledge at you guys right now, but it's just to kind of give you a synopsis instead of making this like an hour-long video. Like, you guys are going to do planograms, shelf resets, meaning, you know, it wasn't really a High Health thing. It started to become a thing towards the end. GNC mainly, though, every month or every couple months, they'd send these packets out and they wanted the store to flip. And you got to move all the products, move all the tags, yada, 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 et cetera, you know, first world problems, you know what I mean? But it just truly teaches you how to talk to people. Everyone's got different needs that they want. It opened my eyes because I was just gonna go in there and sell pre-workout, like, you know, I'm gonna do this and only this, and you'll be there alone. The old couple comes in like, hey, I need something for cholesterol. Oh shit. You know, another person like, hey, I need something, you know, to help with my eyes. And you're like, oh. Okay, a lot of people are in there. I mean, the funniest stuff too, GNC, it happened more in High Health, is people coming in for cleanses, aka they're getting like drug tested for court or something. It's pretty funny. You guys know, like Carb Q10, I think is what it was, like grape flavor. You'll sell a lot of that. But it's a solid entryway, you know what I mean? And I don't know if people were asking me in a way like, you know, are you going to give me your true opinion because you also sell supplements? Guys, without me working there, I wouldn't have been able to do what I do here. And it opened my eyes. It let me grow a lot. Allowed me to drop the ego, you know, because you will have some customers that know more than you. And even though you work there, you just got to let it go, man. Let them get what they want to get. Some people don't want to talk at all. They walk in, grab their shit, and they're out. And those are the best, to be honest. There's no work. You scan them out and you're good to go. But if I had any recommendations, if you guys were going to, you know, start working there, is, you know, try to hit your numbers, because they will give you verbals and writtens real quick. And, you know, if someone wants something different, let them get something different. You know, even starting my own brand, you know, yeah, we have pre-workouts and creatine from Reaper Nutrition, but I also have amazing pre-workouts, proteins, fat burners from 12 other companies. So, and I'm not gonna knock anyone for wanting that. Like, hey, do you have 212 Thermo? Of course. Do you have this pre-workout? Of course. Use whatever you want to use. I'm just trying to give you as much variety as possible. So yeah, I mean, you'll meet some cool vendors. They usually come in, hopefully do events. It honestly depends on your geographical location too. Like, do you bring in a lot of people per day? Like some of these High Healths, we went to go help a couple times in Scottsdale, and they just blew our customer count out of the water. I mean, I'm talking like quadruple to 5 times as many customers. So it honestly just depends where you're at. And of course, everyone wants to be at those locations because you make the commission. So yeah, guys, I mean, As far as supplements go, I think it's a great start. Test it out. But I'd only recommend it as a part-time gig, extra cash, or if like it's your first job, or you're trying to climb the corporate ladder. If you're trying to look at this as like a career, just selling supplements for this company, it's going to be extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. So hope this helps, guys. Sounds like my dogs are playing, so I'm probably going to cut this. But thank you guys again, as always, for supporting us at the store. If you need anything, just head to the website. And if you guys want me to go into more detail versus like corporate versus that damn toy, corporate versus family-owned supplement chains, that could be a different video in itself. There's some, you know, better things here, better things there. But as far as like corporate sales, what I could recommend to you guys is this is what it's going to be. Get ready to be a salesman first, supplement enthusiast second, unfortunately. So hope this helps, guys, and I'll see you next time.